Hello everyone, Nina here with Waffle Flower. By popular demand, we finally have a stamp set for plaid patterns. There are 2 stamps in this 5x7 stamp set. They're big enough that you can cover your A2 sized cards by stamping them once. This will leave about ½ inch border around the edges. You can also use them partially, like what Galina did here. You can always trim it to a smaller size, like what Kiwi did here. But the fun comes in when you repeat the patterns either horizontally or vertically. It's fairly easy to do if you have a stamp positioning tool, such as a Stamp-O-Majig or a Misty. I'm using the original Misty here. Stamp your pattern, clean off the ink. This is very important to avoid smudges on your paper. Then knight up the edges to stamp it again. Before you stamp each time, make sure your paper stays put. I usually put my paper against the corner so I can always go back to the same position. This is my favorite way to use this buffalo plaid pattern. I will then cut it out with my A2 layer die to cover my entire cut front. Here's a sample Shannon did. If you want to stamp right to the edge of your paper, you just need to remember where you knight up your paper to the marks on the right. Stamp and rotate your paper for the vertical extension of the pattern. I had a tiny gap on mine, but it doesn't bother me. If I'm making a card, I'll be thinking how I can cover it up. This is when creativity happens. Beautiful. It's a similar process to extend the gingham pattern vertically. Just remember to use the alternating edge when you knight up the stamp. However, it is a little different for extend the pattern horizontally. If you knight up the stamp edge to edge, you'll get this offset look. If you don't like it, you can do what Rebecca did here, just cover it up with a piece of ribbon. To have a continuous pattern, you will need to overlap one line of the squares when you knight up. Depending on the ink you use, this may result in a darker line in your pattern. I actually like it. I'm thinking color blocking with this, use a yellow and a blue to get a green in the middle. Isn't it cute? There you have it. Our take on the popular plaid patterns that you can use them on their own for cards or extend them both ways to cover a bigger surface. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you again soon.